Hey, what's up, you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today, we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Classic Superman. I got this guy from the McFarlane Toys store. I do believe he's hitting store shelves now. As you can see, I accidentally cut the plastic window. That's my bad. You can see, you got the name. On the side, you got Superman. Quote-unquote DC Classic. We'll talk about that in a minute. Classic Superman at the bottom with the barcode. If you want that, you can screenshot. DC Infinite barcode right here. Some nice image on the back. I really like this image. Hopefully we get a Lois figure soon. I'd like to have one. We get, that DC Infinite QR code again. And, that's really much it. So let's get to it and crack this figure open. And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. Instead of a black base, he comes with a flight stand. As you can see, it comes in two pieces. You just slide it together like so. Then he comes with a trading card. Again, nice image on the front. And then a bio on the back. Out of the box, he comes with two fists. A lot of people say these are too big, and they are big, don't get me wrong. It's just that, I'm not too focused on the size. They look fine to me. So, I'm not too bothered by it, but you can pop these out. And then you can give him these open flying hands. Now, these are big. These hands are reused from the Page Punchers figure. This is the Page Punchers body. But yeah, these are big, having the outstretched fingers, helps with that. And then he comes with another pair of open hands, this time with the, fingers curled in a little bit, like a gripping gesture. And these are new sculpts, so that is cool. These are newly sculpted hands. I do like these. But again, with the outstretched fingers, they do appear a little big. Now here's Superman out of the package, and let's take a closer look at him. Like I said, he is reusing the Page Puncher's body, but he does have a new head. And it is really nice to see a smiling Superman. One that actually looks nice. And this is a really nice smile. I do like seeing Superman smiling. But I do have some head swap ideas with this guy, so I want to try this out later in the video. Again, you can see his teeth. It is kind of goofy, but again, from a faraway glance, it looks just fine. And I love it. Nice hair sculpt. The head's just nice. I really do like this head sculpt. And again, reused from the Page Punchers, but I think it works. I do like these proportions for Superman. And these colors, at first I thought they were too bright, but I'm liking it. I'm really liking these colors. Is it my favorite, shade of blue for Superman? Not really. I do prefer a more darker tone. I think the Hush Superman had it right for me. This is like definitely my mind's eye of Superman. But yeah, this is pretty cool as well. But here's some discrepancies with this figure. One is the trunks. This is definitely not a classic Superman belt. As you can see, it's using like the Lee Bermejo sculpt. This is, it would have been nice if we had newly sculpted trunks like this. And then the boots, these don't bother me. I know it has like a second chevron when it should only have one, but I'm fine with this. The cuffs don't bother me either, but again, this, and this aren't classic Superman. But again, it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people. You get this cape on the back, again, reused from Page Punchers. But what does bother me and what is not classic is there's no S on the back of the cape. I really wish we would have gotten a new cape with this figure. I wouldn't mind if they reused this one and then they put the S on the back of the cape. It would have been just such icing on the cake over here. I love having that classic S. Now let's take a closer look at Superman's articulation. Starting off with the head, it is on a dumbbell joint. You can look up that much. You can look down that much. You can rotate all the way around and tilt. Shoulders move up that much. They move down and they rotate 360. Biceps swivel. Double jointed elbows. And McFarlane wrist balls that hinge and rotate. The torso can crunch forward that much. It can crunch back that much. It can pivot and rotate. Gets a good spread on him. Legs can kick out that much. They kick back some. He does get some upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and McFarlane ankle balls that hinge, rotate, pivot, and have toe articulation. Measuring out this Superman, he comes to around 7¼ inches tall. And then here he is next to another smiling Superman. We have the, Superman Ultraman 2-pack Superman. And it is a night and day difference between these two head sculpts. This, new smiling head is way better than this one. And, it's just, again, it's really nice to see a smiling Superman. Then here he is with two other Supermen. We have the Hush Superman and then the Rebirth Superman. And as you can see, I do like this body better. I like the proportions a little better than the, Rebirth body. But I want to try a head swap with these guys. Okay, we are having a bit of a technical difficulties over here. As you can see, the dumbbell joint stays into the neck with the classic Superman, and with Rebirth, it's, it came off with the head. So, you're going to have to do some finagling, some customizing if you want to do that. I might actually have to get the Action Comics 1000 head for this. It's the same one as this, but the dumbbell does not stay in the head. But if you want to do like a head swap, if you want to see what this looks like, there you go. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so I popped off the head off the Action Comics 1000 Superman, put it on the classic body. And I don't know how to feel about it. It looks nice. I think the head just sits a little too high. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this one. It looks good. I don't know if I'll display it like this. I gotta get that Atomic Skull 2-pack one, because this guy is really showing his age. And, I hate swapping heads with this guy. Okay, I have a problem. I can't get this head off because the ball peg is stuck in there, and god damn it, this is not easy. Damn, I should not have done this. Note to self, never do that again. So, yeah, the head swap works with these two, but the peg from this head will get stuck in the Action Comics 1000 head. So, yeah, if that problem ever happens to you, the way to fix it is to pop the head into a cup of hot water, boiling hot water, for around 30 to 35 seconds. Pull out the peg with some needle nose pliers, which was actually pretty easy to do. I thought it was going to be harder. And then, you pop the peg back into the head. You might want to heat the neck for a bit and then pop it back in. And here's Superman up on the rotating base. And I have to say, this figure is pretty cool. Is it going to be my main Superman on my Justice League display? I'm going to give it a shot. That's for sure. I'll give it a shot, even with this head sculpt. But it's not a classic Superman, for being completely honest. The belt's off, the boots are off, and the glove cuffs, or the sleeves are off. But that doesn't really necessarily bother me. I know it's bothering a lot of people. The thing is, it's just, the thing that's bothering me is that awesome head. I really like that head, but I really wish there was an interchangeable, more neutral expression. I would have liked that a little better. It would have put this figure over the top for me. Because, head swapping, as you can see, was definitely not working out. So, yeah. But I'll definitely give this a shot, see what it looks like on my Justice League display. Because I do like it. The colors aren't my favorite. They are nice colors. They do remind me of Christopher Reeve. But I do like the darker blues on the Hush Superman. But, yeah. Again, it's a nice Superman figure. It's not classic, but it definitely gets the job done. This may be one of the best Superman figures ever, to be honest. I mean, I know and I know it sounds like I'm, disappointed in the figure. It's just, there's things I like, there's things I don't like. But I do really like this body mold for Superman, and it works. I just really wish he came with a different head sculpt. I like the smiling head a lot. It just kind of looks goofy at times. But, yeah, it's a cool Superman. I'm glad to have him. I'm actually very glad to have it. Superman's one of my favorite superheroes ever. So I'm very happy to have this awesome Superman. Definitely reminds me of the Christopher Reeve Superman, and that is my favorite iteration of the Man of Steel. So having this version, kind of not really pay homage, but look like him, makes me happy. I like that a lot. So hopefully he looks good with my other Justice League members. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed this figure. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.